Welcome back everyone to LB's response to episode number 73. So yes guys, I apologize for not putting one of these out for nearly 2 weeks now. I'm about 2 weeks behind schedule on these, but this is kind of the one series that out of all the other videos I had made already and the stuff I wanted to produce that was kind of time sensitive, this was kind of one of those videos that can kind of be pushed back without any major repercussions. But nonetheless guys, I am back here for another episode. This is pretty much the series where you guys are going to ask me any question, Lego related, personal life related, absolutely anything at all. If I don't answer it in today's video, be sure to leave it down below and I'll answer it next week. I try to get to as many as I can, about 10 or 15 per video. But nonetheless guys, let's get into the first question, that being from Dr. Xbox Live. He says, LBS, what is your most wanted third-party item that exists but you do not have it? So at this current point, I'm not going to lie, I think it has to be the I Display It UCS Star Destroyer case. The huge kind of glass acrylic display case for it. I have the UCS Star Destroyer over my desk right now, covered in some bubble wrap, since again it gets pretty dusty down here, not too bad, but just overall I want to kind of preserve it, and of course not just let it just get full of dust and dirt. So at this point, I definitely think that display case would be the most beneficial for my collection, and something that, again, like I want to get eventually. It costs quite a lot though, and hopefully in the near future, either I can buy it, come up with the funds of it, or me and the company can work out a deal. But nonetheless, there's your answer on that one. Moving on guys to Collector Empire _KM. He says, top 5 clone commanders that you want to be seen made by Lego that has not been made yet. Let's make it interesting. Cody cannot be one. So let's see guys, we have Commander Phil, Captain Keeley, Commander Doom, and then we've got, at that point, Captain Locke is also one of them. And then I think, honestly, a Commander Bly. I think a Commander Bly Phase 1 or Phase 2. Very surprised we never got one of him. He was in the Clone Wars in that first season. Surprised when they made Cody, Rex, they made Fox, they made Wolf in Phase 1. Like, they made Gree in Phase 1. Where's Commander Bly Phase 1? So, those are probably my top 5 right there. So let's move on to the next one, guys. Moving on guys to Tano_Bricks, he says, LBS responds, what do you think of the concept of Lego making a creator style 3-in-1 type tie collection? Not my concept, by the way. So yes, I believe someone asked Ryan this on his Q&A series. I think it was one of the first questions. I kind of skimmed through and I was able to pick up on it. I listened to it since it was pretty interesting, and like I said, I definitely agree that it would be pretty epic. I think for like $99.99, if you can come out with a TIE fighter, even like 10-in-1, dude, like where it's like these mosaics, like where you could build like 1-in-5 mosaics or 1-in-4 mosaics, you know what I mean, like out of the same pieces in there. So say it's like $100, you get like 1,000 pieces, 800, 900, 10, 1,000 pieces, whatever it is. On average to build a nice TIE fighter, 600 or 700 pieces. So, those extra like 100 or 200 pieces will kind of be in there just to be able to allow you to make it other designs. Since of course, the TIE bomber is going to use a few different pieces than a regular TIE fighter. So I think that'd be perfect, man. If they did like a 10-in-1, $100, 1,000-piece set, where you can make it 1 in every 10 things. People would have to buy 10 of them to buy it all. I think that'd be a hit. I don't know why they don't do that. I think a creator 3-in-1 for that type of thing would be absolutely perfect. They kind of have the TIE collection back in like 2002. Definitely one of my top sets. I mean, you got like 4 TIE vehicles for $50. Of course, times have changed, but I think $100 for a 3-in-1 or a 5-in-1 or a 10-in-1 TIE collection would be 100% perfect, and Lego could probably not ever come up with a better idea than what has been said right here. But yeah, that's my answer to that. Moving on, guys, we have a classical stud, LBS. He says, if you could get any Clone Wars set in the next year, what would it be already at stores that you don't have? Already at the stores that I don't have, I mean, I think the only one I don't have so far or yet is the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, right? That's officially out yet at stores. That one I plan on getting eventually. Probably gonna pick it up when it's like sub $20. Like there's no point, there's no point of paying $24 or $30 for it. I've already got the 2 older ones. I'll eventually pick it up for a cheaper price. But yeah, the Anakin's Interceptor is the only one that I don't have yet. But yeah, there's that. Then we've got the Visual Smolders here with 2 different ones right here. He says, what do you think about the new rumored Marvel CMF that's supposed to be based off the Disney Plus shows? Which characters do you think it will contain? So actually, the rumor list has already been out since that. It was 2 weeks ago. So the rumor list as of now has been out. And I think the rumor list is halfway decent. I think they got one too many Captain Americas. I personally don't give a flying F about a Spider-Man in a Captain America suit. I think they could easily replace him with someone else. I think we should have had like a Zemo in there, or just overall, I think they could have done a lot more for it. There's a few cool things in there. Zombie Captain America sure is going to be cool. The Bucky and the Falcon, of course, are going to be the top ones there, I think. We've got, Vision and Wanda, of course, are going to be the top ones. Female Loki, I think that's going to be pretty cool. So overall, I mean, it's cool. I think it's definitely, I'm glad that they're doing Marvel CMFs. They've done Batman series and DC series, so I think Marvel's definitely long overdue. But nonetheless, of course, I'll pick them up eventually for the collection. And probably give them like an overall like 7.5 out of 10 right now. He also asked, do you think 2x VIP points is worth the hype, or do you think you can get better deals on eBay and other sites? So really for me, honestly, double VIP really only really impresses me like when it comes to like buying larger like D2C sets or like UCS sets and stuff like that. Since at the end of the day, especially if it's only double VIP and no promo on top of it, I don't think it's that worth it. I mean, like if you really want to buy the set like now, like if you of course, like if you're gonna wait, if you're gonna buy it today, or you could wait a week for double VIP, of course wait the week for double VIP. But I think quite frankly, triple VIP is where it's at. They usually do it like once a year. But if you can like stack double VIP with even a halfway decent promo, I think of course that adds to it, of course, rather than just regular VIP, since technically double VIP is 10% off then, which if you're buying the Millennium Falcon, I mean basically in the United States at least, double VIP pretty much covers your entire sales tax and a little bit more on top depending on where you're at. I know like in Michigan, some of the sales tax, is like 6.2%. So like you get like an additional, 3.8% off the actual set, after the VIP points. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's definitely something to look forward to. I mean, they do it a lot, since they know it's not really anything that crazy. But triple VIP is definitely better. But double VIP, I don't think it's overhyped, but I definitely think you can get better deals elsewhere, down the line. I don't think it's anything to like, wait on buying the set strictly for double VIP. Like I think there's a lot of other opportunities to get the set cheaper. Check Kohl's. Kohl's cash is insane. I picked up the Bugatti recently and got $90 Kohl's cash back. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, that comes out to be like, what, 20%? That's over 20% back in Kohl's cash. So that's pretty crazy. So yeah, there's my answer to that. Then we've got Shane Rosansky. He says, LBS responds to, what's your opinion on LED lights for Lego sets? Ordering one for my Han and Carbonite. As I watched your video, but wondering if you have or ever would try one out, if you liked it or not. Thanks. So yeah, thanks for the question, man. And actually, very coincidentally, as of tonight, Friday, April 30th, I am working with a company to get at least one, if not two, custom LED kits sent over to me for free for a review. So once I make those, I'll be able to give you my full answer. But I wanted to kind of just give you my quick opinions on this. I think they look cool. Again, I've never experienced them in hand yet, but I think from all these other companies and stuff, as long as you're not paying top dollar, like I think at the end of the day, if you're paying a couple $100s for a light kit, I think you're overpaying. But if you're buying an average cost one that looks good from a reputable seller or company, I think you're definitely getting a good deal there. I think it definitely adds to it. I've seen a lot of people use them on the cars, on the Technic Bugatti, on the Technic Porsches. I think it looks sick. A lot of people use them on the Disney Castle, the Creator Treehouse. I think a lot of those look incredible. And I even see a couple companies now make them like where you can like have them like around your mosaic. So I definitely think they're worth it. I've yet to ever have them in person, but within probably about 2 weeks or so, you should be able to see a video on my full thoughts on the channel. So thank you for the question, man. That's actually all the questions for today's video. Not that many in the video. The last one did not do as well. Be sure to ask your questions down below. Like I said, I'll answer about anything. And next week should be a longer episode and on track for Wednesday. So nonetheless, guys, thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you guys all. And I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video, which is actually May 4th. So I'll be buying some Lego Star Wars, but you guys will be seeing that haul on Sunday. So nonetheless, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys later. Bye, guys. Stay safe.